And we continue to follow breaking news this morning. A mass shooting in River North left 4 people dead and 14 others injured.
We do have team coverage for you, starting with our Nate Rogers, who has been live at the scene all morning long. Nate?
That's right, guys. Good morning to the both of you. A big question is what, in fact, led up to this mass shooting here in River North. Was there a prior altercation? Did a fight ensue inside of the establishment? At this hour, it's still unclear what exactly happened. But first, I do want to take you all to some dispatch audio as police called for more first responders when folks arrived.
1831, we have multiple people shot. We need a supervisor on scene for any of this.
All right, 10-4. We need 5 or 6, 5 to 6.
18 people were shot, 4 people killed. The victims' ages range from 21 to 31 years old. Here's what we know. Police tell us a dark-colored vehicle drove past the location. Someone pulled out a gun and started shooting as people were standing outside. Victims ran for cover. It's unknown if there were multiple shooters or a lone gunman. When we arrived at around 3 o'clock this morning, the sidewalk outside this establishment was filled with blood, shoes, and clothing. The shooting happened here at Artist Restaurant and Lounge at 311 West Chicago Avenue just after 11 o'clock last night. We've learned that local artist Mellow Bucks had a listening party at this location prior to this incident. Now, a short while ago, we did speak to Street Pastor Donovan Price, who was at the scene moments after those gunshots rang out. He also visited multiple hospitals where victims were taken. Here's more from Pastor Price.
This is one thing they need to find these people, because if they've done something like this, they're going to do it again. They think it's okay, and in Chicago it's not okay, and I absolutely hope they find this person.
And right now you're taking a look at aerial shots of this neighborhood. We will tell you that there are several surveillance cameras that are attached to many of the buildings here. We do anticipate detectives to return in the next hour or so to start canvassing the area to try to pull some of those surveillance images so they can properly identify the vehicle and the shooters involved in this incident. And again, back out here live, you're also seeing that Dunkin' Donuts right next door to me, where the windows were actually shot out during this altercation. We do know again that victims remain hospitalized. Their conditions range from good to critical. Chicago police telling us no suspects are in custody at this time. That is the latest in River North. Nate Rogers, Fox 32 Chicago.
All right, Nate, thank you for that update. Several victims were taken to Northwestern Hospital for treatment.
And that is where Gabriela Primus joins us live from this morning. Gabby?
Natalie, Anthony, yeah, well, as you said, it's quiet here at Northwestern now, but from what I hear, that was not the case early this morning when 18 people were transferred to area hospitals. Some were taken to Stroger, Mount Sinai, as well as Illinois Masonic as well. As we know, 2 men and 2 women were killed in this mass shooting. One of the women was sent here to Northwestern. We spoke to her family. Her name is Taylor Walker. She was 26 years old and from the South Side. Her family told us that she was shot in the chest last night. They and other families got the call around 11:30 about the shooting. Now, Taylor's family hung around this hospital from around 11:30 to past sunrise, already singing her praises and remembering her. Most of the injured were females in their 20s and 30s. 3 of the 14 injured are male. I know we have live drone footage right now of the scene over in River North. Here are some of the conditions we know about. 9 are listed in good condition, 1 in fair condition, 1 in serious condition, and 3 still remain in critical condition. According to the report, the injuries span from wounds to the limbs, face, and back. As chaotic as some of the video of the scene from River North was, I was told it was just as chaotic at the hospitals. Here is Pastor Donovan Price describing it.
The scenes there were almost as chaotic as here. Of people trying to find their loved ones, if their loved ones were at that hospital, trying to find information. Some people hurt themselves still. It was, the city just was not a place to be. It felt bad to be in Chicago last night, but we can make it through. We can heal. We need to pray, though.
Yeah, that seems like what a lot of the families and people outside are asking for. There was a large crowd here in front of Northwestern Emergency last night. They have now all dispersed. Most of the family, there was just a small group in the early morning hours that was still hanging around. They're likely now trying to get the rest they need as they await some more answers. Natalie, I'll send it back to you.
Gabby, thank you.